You're watching Global Toronto. This is Global News at 6.
Welcome back. 4 people are dead, 15 others wounded after an apparent terror attack in Sweden.
So far, 1 person is under arrest. A stolen beer truck plowed into a busy shopping area about 3 p.m. Stockholm time. The driver was apparently able to flee the scene. Crews rushed to help the injured and extinguish the burning truck. The country's prime minister says all signs point to terrorism. Police say they have 1 person in custody, and that may have a connection to the attack.
So now add Stockholm to the list of cities hit by vehicle attacks. London just last month, 3 dead plus the driver. Berlin last December, 12 people shopping at a Christmas market mowed down. And of course, Nice, France, last July, a truck killing 86 people celebrating Bastille Day, an attack out of the blue. Now, consider our city tonight. People at Young Dundas Square this evening. Those beginning to gather at the ACC for tonight's Raptors game. What stands between those crowds and a would-be terrorist? That question was on the mayor's mind today. He spoke to the media soon after the news of the attack broke from Sweden. Marianne Demain joins us from the Danforth with more.
Well, it is cold today, but the weather will soon be much warmer, and that means the city will be busy with festivals, including the Taste of the Danforth, which takes place in this neighborhood here. But the mayor says rest assured there are measures being taken to make sure Torontonians are safe, especially after what happened in Sweden. Shockwaves from the attack felt around the world, even here in Toronto.
I just want to say how sorry we are to see the incident happening in Sweden this morning.
Today, Mayor John Tory expressed his condolences for the victims in Sweden and said Toronto is doing its part to prevent similar attacks.
Will I talk to the chief as soon as I can just to confirm they are undertaking the daily, hourly, review of security arrangements. They're in constant contact with the security agencies around the country.
But this is yet another deadly attack where a vehicle was used as a weapon. More than 80 people were killed last year when a truck rammed into a crowd celebrating Bastille Day in Nice. Other deadly attacks soon followed in Europe, including this one in London last month when a bus rammed into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge. It's a concern in any city, especially since it can happen anywhere at any time. And experts warn big festivals that draw big crowds like the Taste of the Danforth or any large outdoor gathering can be an easy target.
And if we are talking about terrorism, it also gives the terrorists, for whatever reasons that they choose, to be able to make a large impact on a lot of people in a very concentrated space.
Dave McCormack is a former Toronto police officer. He also worked on security for the Pan Am Games and offers some peace of mind.
Every event would then be rated on a threat risk as to the potential for violence, the potential for a criminal predicate, things along those lines, and then an operational plan would then be drawn up.
That could include more uniformed officers, metal detectors or barriers, or calling off the event altogether. Still, watching scenes like this unfold abroad can be unsettling, especially in a bustling city like Toronto.
Any terrorist attack is like an attack to me personally.
I think it's only a matter of time we're going to start seeing these things here.
That's why experts say you should keep your eyes open, and they say if you see something, you should say something because you never know, it may make a bigger difference than you may think. Alan and Farah, I'll send it back to you.
Marianne Demain on the Danforth.